Hello everyone, I am Bhavna and today's topic is non-verbal communication. Look at the outline of the topic. First we will discuss about the introduction, then importance of non-verbal communication, types of non-verbal communication, and finally we conclude the topic. Let's start the topic with introduction. The word non-verbal communication defines itself. That means communication without words. Non-verbal communication is a process of communication through sending and receiving wordless message. It refers to gesture, facial expressions, tone of voice, eye contact, body language, postures, and other ways people can communicate without using language. Now we discuss about the importance of non-verbal communication. Here, I would like to quote Mr. Peter's word. The most important thing in communication is to hear what isn't being said. Yes, because it is the medium which makes people enables to communicate without words. Verbal and non-verbal communication plays an important role in how people interact with one another. Some research has shown that people are using around 35% verbal communication and 65% non-verbal communication in our daily life. There are 7 types of non-verbal communication, or we can say sub-disciplines of non-verbal communication, that is kinesics, oculesics, paralanguage, proxemics, haptics, chronemics, and artifactics. Kinesics. Kinesics is the science of body, behavioral communication, and study how people communicate through posture, gesture, stance, and body movement. Using kinesics positively, one can enhance the quality of their personality. Oculesics. This is the science of movement of our eyes. Eye contact, a key characteristic of non-verbal communication, expresses much without using a single word. Eye contact is the direct and powerful form of non-verbal communication, and facial expressions usually convey our emotions. The expression also tells us the attitude of communicator. Paralanguage, a type of non-verbal communication in which we study about how speaker verbalize. It involves that voice vibration, pitch, volume, rate of speech, and tone of communicator. Proxemics. Proxemics is the theory of non-verbal communication that explains how people perceive and use space to achieve communication goals. It is the study of physical space in interpersonal relations. This space zone is divided into 4 zones, that is intimate zone, personal zone, social zone, and public zone according to the situation. Now come to the first, intimate zone. Intimate distance in which we used very confidential communication. This zone of distance is characterized by 0 to 2 feet of space between two individuals. Now next, that is personal distance. It is used for talking with family and close friends, although it gives a person a little more space than intimate distance. Next, social zone or social distance. It is used in business transactions, meeting new people, and interacting with groups of people. Social distance has a large range in the distance that it can be incorporate. Now last one, that is public space. It is the space that characterizes how close we sit or stand to someone, like a public figure or public speaker. It probably about 12 to 25 feet away. Haptics. The term haptics was derived from Greek word haptikos, focus on medical, technological, and biological applications of touch. Communication through touch is an essential part of human social development. Touch communication is an effective and intimate way to handle and nurture the children. It is also applied with physical challenged students where they learn through touch. Haptic communication widely used in the field of artificial intelligence and robotics. Chronemics. Time is the essence is a phrase that means there is a requirement to do something in a timely manner. Chronemics is the study of the role of time in communication, or we can say the way we perceive time, structure our time, and react to time is a powerful communication tool and helps set the stage for the communication process. Artifactics or appearance, which concerns the message conveyed by objects that are made by human hands. Our appearance can convey a lot of information about ourselves, such as personality, social position, job, etc. Clothes can identify people with subculture and subclasses. Now the time for the conclusion. Action speaks louder than words. A famous aphorism holds a great deal of meaning. That means nonverbal is the most easily visible aspect of communication. Nonverbal communication affects every fact of our life, relationship, and social interaction. Yes, it helps to judge different degrees of feelings, thoughts than verbal message of communication. Or we can say the body and its movement substitute of words. That's all for this topic from my side. Thank you very much for listening me carefully. Once again, thank you very much.